welcome to the Lightbringers podcast. I am your host, Jebro, and we are back with more things and stuff. We're going to be talking about the Visions of Eternity awesomeness that is here and alive. Why isn't this working? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. It's okay. It's working. It was just being slow. It was
False
being
alarm.
slow. And if you're hearing the sound in the background or anything else, please let me know. I think I fixed it from last time. Hopefully, it should be okay. But yeah, we had some fun sound things last time. Has everything reset for some reason? I don't know why it happened. The crew's here now, so it's probably fixed.
Oh, yay!
It's literally Groof's here now, so it's okay. Yeah, we're going to be playing Visions of Eternity today. We're continuing our playthrough from Chapter 3, Eyes, Ears, and Arms. So if you have not played through the story yet, or you've only played up to like Chapter 5 or 6 or something, which is, you know, not where I am at all, then just be careful, because there will be spoilers. I wanted to start with the reason why we're doing this playthrough is that we kind of have a show or two after the expansion and we talk about the maps, etc., and the story comes a bit later, and then we end up starting it and it doesn't get done, and then it gets delayed, and then I really want to kind of start with the story and then kind of branch out to the rest of it. And we're going to talk more about the elite specs in future as well, because I think as they came out as well, there's going to be more balancing, etc., and I'd like to talk about them more so when they're kind of calmed down a little bit in terms of like rebalancing and stuff. I guess that was my plan. It might be a good idea.
Really smart.
Yeah, smart for once. Then we're doing well. Wait, self-deprecation. Stop it. But we have two wonderful guests here today. We have Fornax and we have Kroof, who is back with us. We haven't seen Kroof for a while. Good to see you.
Hello.
Obviously good to see Fornax as well. Can you both tell us what you do, where you do it? Fornax, go first. You're smashing these intros recently.
Oh, well, thank you for teeing that shot for me. Shit. Hey, I'm Fornax. Thank you for inviting me onto the podcast. I love talking to you wonderful people, and I really am enjoying the new expansion. It's been fantastic. Do check me out over on Fornax the Herald over on YouTube, where I make content, and here as the Crichton Herald, I do live streams. I haven't been doing them this week because I've been spending some time with my partner, who's been away and come back. So I'm sorry, I'm AWOL, guys. It's going to be a while. Next week, I think I'll be back. But
Good
yeah,
for you.
Thank you very much. It's been lovely, and I've been spot rotten. I went to Fa, which is a Vietnamese restaurant, and it was really good. Anyway, highly recommend. But yes, thank you for the podcast. I'm looking forward to talking about the story with you wonderful people.
Excellent. And have you? You're going to get back to streaming as well soon? You've had some good success recently with your streams and stuff when you were doing them.
Yeah. It's been really lovely, and I'm doing a full playthrough of the game on a Sylvari character, and we're working our way through, and we just did the Malik storyline and talking about it, which was really lovely to do, and it was really fun to talk about the fantastic Sylvari lore.
Yeah,
Tis
cool.
peak.
Nice.
What a special storyline that we're all still sitting on the edge of our seat for in terms of a resolution.
We were doing that storyline when we did the playthrough on the stream as well, when we were doing the core story. We actually did that as well, because I remember Boots being there for it as well, like getting really into it. It's like, yeah, that is a good one. Okay, wicked. Going for Fornax and all things. Kroof, that's what you do. Where you do it. People.
Hi, everyone. You can find me just about anywhere. Your local grocery store, your gas stations, hospitals even. But if you can't find me there, might be out of town, but you can find me over on YouTube and Twitch. I stream primarily on Fridays and the weekends, and then I will post videos throughout the week when I can get those up and running. I recently just finished my entire Elite Specialization overview series, where I give an overview of all of the Elite specs and all their profession mechanics, their traits and utility skills, and share a little bit of what I've been running in the open world, which is not to be taken super seriously. But more Guild Wars 2 content is on the way, and more streams. So
nice. Cool.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I didn't know that they were coming out, and then I saw them all and I was like, okay, well, I've got some stuff to watch. That's cool. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. You've been really pumping out that content. That's awesome. Good stuff. Okay, so we're going to jump into this. We also have news about Guild Wars Reforged as well, which is
Oh my gosh, yeah.
it's not really like a reimagining at all. It's more of a it's not reskinning either. I mean, it's a lot of upscaling and UI work and controller access and stuff. Like it's going to be on.
It's a big patch.
Yeah.
It's a big patch with, I guess, one of the bigger patches for Guild Wars in recent years, with a slight rebranding, at least in terms of how they package and deliver the Guild Wars product with all of its different campaigns. So it's now under one umbrella of Reforged, so you can have access to the game.
Yeah, and they're calling the expansion DLCs now, aren't they? Because there's 2 you can buy. Yeah, I think there's 2 you can buy. I think so. Unless
Probably Eye of the North.
Yes,
and
I think
something
so.
else.
I think that is one of the ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you already own it, you just have it anyway because it's just a I think
Reforged doesn't
again.
No, you don't have to buy anything.
Yeah.
It's just what you will get is just the patch for the Reforged moment. So it's coming with a bunch of different, probably like UI improvements, quest log improvements, textures, and rendering. So.
Nice. Yeah, that's gonna be so good. Also, they're upscaling like the things like the icons, like so for abilities and stuff. And you can, because if you got big monitor, like having the UI is so tiny because it's working off of like a 740 360 whatever it was, like square kind of monitor back in the day, and like obviously they upscaled it a bit. Yeah, like but I can't see the abilities and stuff at the bottom, so. Like I'll just press buttons a lot. But also, I think the really exciting thing is like controller support as well, because I'm gonna get a Steam Deck like soon, hopefully if it's in the sale. Cross fingers. And I'm gonna flip and play that on my TV, like playing Guild Wars on my TV. That's gonna be so sick. Anyway, exciting. On a controller.
Very cool.
And the
Guild Wars 2?
Playing on the stage.
Y'all want to do controller support? Question mark?
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of. If you have a Steam Deck or if you're on Steam, like you can find mapping for controllers. Like there's different mapping you can grab and like download the controls or whatever it is that you do, and I've been looking into it. I'm like, can I play that on my Steam Deck? Am I gonna be able to play that on my TV? Oh, but now there's the Steam machine, and it's gonna be so cool. Yeah, so you're gonna be able to play that on your TV. It's not technically a console. But... Anyway, okay. So we are at Eyes, Ears, and Arms. I'm just gonna read this very quickly. We are gathering intel on the inquest, which is pretty straightforward, in their hidden facility. As we have kind of, in the first 2 chapters, we got to Castora. And we found out the inquest. We followed the inquest here because we're worried about some shenanigans they may be pulling, and that's kind of where we are really. That we've talked to the locals, we've gained some of their trust, I guess, to a degree, maybe, partly, kind of.
I'd say so. They seem a little bit more welcoming than they initially did.
Interesting relationships to be had with them, that's for sure. Okay.
Well, they haven't thrown us into the sea yet, so that's a plus.
Not yet.
That is a good sign.
That's true.
True.
Okay, I'll tell you when people are talking as well, because I'm not sure. Oh yeah, you'll know because you're in the flipping instance.
Yeah.
Derp.
Yes.
Okay.
I love the classic lab behind the waterfall.
I know, right?
You can't be here! Guards!
A potent combination. Kill them!
There we go. And I'm playing Troubadour, as you can probably see, but Criff, what are you playing?
I am playing the Gale Shot, which is the newest elite spec for the ranger profession.
Cool. And what are you playing?
Oh my god, we can get in these too.
Yeah, everyone can get in one. Yeah.
Wow.
It's wicked, right? And this is going to make this section so much quicker.
This really will.
Yeah,
Especially as we
right.
can all interact with these.
Exactly. So we'll have to hack these command consoles is what we're doing. Pressing buttons. Lots of button pressing.
Got one down.
Okay, I'm on one as well.
Okay, that's one down.
I got one down as well. Oh wow, this really does feel a lot better with more people.
Yeah, it's much faster.
It was like when we were on the ship coming here as well, because I was a sticking point for me. It took too long for me.
Oh, we got Flawless Hacker too. Okay.
Nice.
Or at least I did, because apparently I made a mistake the last time I did this. Hey, I think I might have fat fingered something. My bad. My bad that my index finger is nice and juicy and plump.
That's fine. Oh yeah, we're observing. That's right.
I doubt he wants you dealing with this personally, Seb.
Here she comes with dialogue.
Cricket.
Fearful of getting dirt under your claws, Kuda? I prefer a hands-on approach. Besides, this is an opportunity to assess the effectiveness of my experiments.
This is a waste of our time. We have subordinates for a reason.
Can we walk?
We have
Oh, we
to follow
can.
the little psychopaths. Oh, you gotta walk. Shit.
The
Golem.
RP walk.
Subordinate. Let's indulge the Overseer with a bit of delegation. Open the animal pens.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, we have to let the zoo loose.
These are really cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Very good.
We're eavesdropping.
Satisfied your puerile need to make things go boom today, Seb? Let's get to the mission at hand.
You think to order me, Overseer? I answer solely to the Director, and I will see his bidding done.
By putting high-priority objectives on hold to deal with every minor incident...
By not stopping to explain my every move to the meek commander of an obsolete crew.
Agent Thessa is ready. Find me after you have your procurement team in order. And your composure.
No need to wait, Kuda. I don't tolerate unnecessary delays. My team is ready. Lead the way, Agent.
Ready, Overseer. Principal Biomancer. Move out, team!
Love seeing the Asura butt heads.
I know, right? They're so kind of feisty. Uh-oh.
Notification systems corrupted. Override failed. Recommend physical decommissioning.
We seem to be on fire.
Never. Didn't expect the flames, though.
Guys, anyone got a fire extinguisher?
Still on fire. It's okay. We have to kill everyone.
Okay.
Getting cold?
Okay.
Yeah, combat, good. Whee!
Yes.
Give me music. I will kill you with my music. Okay.
Oh, Troubadour, I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah, it hit a really flat note. Everyone just dies.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that intense guitar playing start.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the more damage build I'm going for. Like some overland build I found somewhere, but it's really, I'm still trying to understand a lot of it, I think. Well, I understand it. It's just it's pressing the buttons in the right order. It's just not trying to get to.
Dragons fall.
Yeah.
I find that a
Scarlet
lot of
Youngest.
it is. I know if the more I have it's really encouraging me to think more about having up clones or whatever, so that I can make the most of my. Not that I wouldn't do that anyway with shatters and stuff, but making sure that I consistently get them up so I can actually make the most out of like the crescendo and then the elite, and then because the more instruments you have up, the stronger the things are, and it's like refreshing.
Yeah.
Actually feels
Yeah,
like a
you
lot
do want to
more.
consistently get it up. It's very important.
Yes. It's a very...
Yes.
I know where you're going with that. It's very purposeful.
I have no idea what you're talking
Sure,
about, dirty
whatever.
mind.
My mind is clean, like the
Freshly
I don't
cleaned.
like
Power
the
wash,
freshly
even.
clean things that are clean.
Yeah.
It's very squeaky almost.
Yes.
Squeaky.
There is an achievement here to make sure you kill everything as well, so.
Oh yeah, we got it.
You can murder everything.
You got
everything's
it?
Don't
dead.
ask me
I
how
see
I
a
know,
rat-
it's not
there's
like
a rat
I-
alive.
You got
It's
it
not like I
again.
just
You got
got it.
another achievement.
It's fine. My first playthrough, I was just focused on the story.
Normally, I'm like, I think normally now I'm trying to make sure I go for I try and find the achievements like on my bar, and I'm just like, is there anything else to do here? Because I don't necessarily want to come back.
I'm here now. Let's make the most of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you mother flipper. Let's kill this person first.
Oh, getting attacked already? Wow.
We are investigating what the inquests are doing in Castora. We have to fill Saeda in on the intel we gathered in the inquest thingamajig. First, we must kill these people, apparently. Okay, there we go. Whee! Let's fly. Hopefully there's no good events as we go there.
Like the world boss pops up.
Yeah.
Have y'all done the world boss?
In this zone, yeah.
Yes.
This zone, yeah. It's very good. I really enjoyed that,
bon.
actually. And it's not too long. Really? I don't think.
No, I like that they seem to have followed a similar formula to Janther Wilds, where the first map is very open world exploration focused, and it still has this open world, what's world boss? That's the world. They have a world boss encounter, but it's not as taxing in terms of time or setup.
Oh, you don't have to work through the map and spend like an hour or so to do it. Yeah. Also, there's a portal here which opens up, which takes you right to it, which is very cool. I don't know if you've like seen that. It's right here. It's this portal.
Oh, is there?
Right? Yeah. So this portal right here opens up and it turns
It's very
red.
utilitarian.
And you can port
I actually
right
didn't know
over.
that.
Yeah, you can port right over, right into the arena.
I think there's one in every kind of hub, so that you don't get caught too short. Yeah, I saw one in the like the town where the kids are running around wild. Yeah, there's one there as well.
That's cool.
That's very convenient.
Yeah, I really
It
love
is.
that. I really love that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Thingamajig. Also, this is Connect Bar, obviously, that he set up in like no time at all. Okay. No, that's Connect.
Back already?
Your astral wards say their scanners are jumping.
Stop
Just
wasting
as to deal with darkness
Looking
to
a
get
little
us all
flushed.
under her.
Did some hacking, things got heated. Not important.
Speaking of the
I
meta,
saw Kuda
Yeah.
arguing with somebody named Seb.
it's like I have a sixth sense or
So
something.
this Seb is running the show?
Not sure.
Good old Seb.
Do we want to do it, or are we?
I'm just talking to the person first. They're giving us some voice lines, and then we can
Heading
think
somewhere
about
north
it.
of their base.
Okay.
Be quiet now.
What the hell are they up to? Think it's cleared out enough to follow them?
Only one way to find out.
Okay, so return to the Inquest Research Facility. So, is the meta starting now?
Yes, in 1 minute.
Would you like to take a quick short break to do the meta, to maybe give our thoughts about that? We could do that if you want.
I'm down. It's a pretty quick one.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm up for that.
Yep. Definitely up for a quickie. Definitely. True.
Impeccable timing.
Really there
Could I
today,
persuade
aren't you?
you to help me get...
Okay, so we can. I don't know when the
We'd like
portal turns
to-
up, but we can
Would
use
we like
the
to
portal.
merge groups for a meta map that seems to be in the early phases of squatting up?
Yes, sir. Sounds good.
We could, or we could start our
I'll
own.
pop this up. This is true. Either or.
I mean, there's a lot of people on this map.
In a race against
I feel like there will be a lot of people on this map anyway. Yeah, there's tons of them running around. I'm gonna go see how many people there are. Right, are you porting to their map?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll do that. Oh, there's Q.
Oh, is there a queue now?
This is 0, but are you both in there?
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Okay.
I'm in.
Oh, now there is a queue.
How many people?
God damn it.
Well, we can do
Oh,
our
I'll fill
own
up real
map.
quick. Do our own map, probably.
Yeah, come, join, leave that, and I'll just come on, I'll just split up here.
Okay.
Phonics is
Invite Anu.
way quicker than we were.
Yeah, I'll just join on you.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Thank you, buddy.
And it is starting. I'm gonna head on over there to see if anyone here is.
I'm gonna join
There'll
you
be
on the
people.
map.
It's
Okay.
it's pretty quick as well, hopefully.
Yeah. The scaling is actually very forgiving as well. Oh, there's
Yeah,
not too many people here, actually.
It's okay. I will advertise it as well. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of people. That's nice. That's fine. Oh wait, leave queue.
Yeah, we gotta break it.
Okay. I haven't got a station
Shitballs.
actually.
I know anyone got any CC.
Yeah, I've got a pistol.
Turtle.
And my.
They got rid of mount up.
Mother fudge.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me see. Might just take a minute.
We might not get this one. There might not have been enough people on Smash.
Ah,
Gotta just
shit.
let them see.
Actually, it's starting. Oh, I do see a way station. Everyone, quick.
Quick, get
Spam
the
the
way
way
station.
Okay.
Give me the figs. No, that's the wrong thing. Oh wait, which one's it? Electromagnetic
We
pulse.
done it?
Okay.
We done it? No.
It's the first one.
Yeah, I got it. Okay,
Nearly.
one more.
Okay, we should be able to go. I think we're
There's
good.
still as well. Yeah, we got it.
Okay, we're good.
Hey.
Now we can find the bosses.
This before that machine
Alright, go to your
overloads.
proper.
Okay, I'm gonna. Shall I
Positive or
advertise
negative?
this? Let me advertise this quick as well.
Yeah, I might as well.
It'll be
There's
great.
always like need of overflow maps.
Yeah, what is this called? Wait, where is this? Oh my god, where do I go?
Why am I by myself in the negative side? Holy
I'm sorry.
fudge shit.
I'm also negative. Don't worry, it's okay.
I'm positive. Someone's negative here on the positive side.
Don't leave me,
Oh, they
okay?
suck.
On your knees.
Wait, which map are we in? Shipwreck Strand, right?
Panic, flap.
Take this!
I'm hitting a big non-dude in the ass.
Here we go. Okay.
You have to join me.
I wish I had the support build up. I don't.
Thankfully, I am bringing quickness, so anyone that is around me, hopefully some more damage for them.
Faster! It's gonna be fine, everyone. Oh shit!
Oh.
Chat, please join. Please join us. Please join.
Oh my god. I'm gonna rub a
in the
stranger
LFG,
now.
and it's under Jebro, if that helps. You're free to join us.
Resist leaving
Just be fair, that'll be funny.
For great justice.
Nah, this
guy
will be
with a plus
fine.
sign
I think
here.
it's gonna be fine, yeah.
Through your flesh!
Dude, you're in the wrong map.
Sorrow's tolls were struck.
Yeah, electrons here.
Hey, you got
Oh
loads of
shit,
quickness.
balls.
Oh shit,
Holy
everyone's down.
shit.
Alright, Resident, quick, go.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god. Whee! Oh, everyone's back
Alright,
up.
we at 93%.
What's the other one at?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
I think they share a health bar, I think.
Essentially.
92. Yeah. 91.
Guidance sight struck.
Ooh, we do need some boon rip on this side. I didn't realize that they get protection and resolution.
Oh
Oh.
shit.
Yeah, this one doesn't get anything, as far as I can see. Well, I mean,
Oh.
we've got necros and stuff. No, yeah. Oh.
I'm up.
Okay.
I'm up.
I need to use my CC then. I can do that.
Ooh, I'm gonna get out of that.
I will music your face.
On your knees.
I don't know how people live without Sanctuary. Honestly, I don't understand.
Sanctuary is such a clutch guardian skill.
Especially in
gosh,
PvP.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I just messed up my rotation.
I don't have one.
I simply do not have one. How about
Just
that?
make sure
How
I
about
get
them
my,
apples?
get my clones up. CC when I need to with my CC. Use my vulnerability on my second skill on my sword.
Okay.
And hopefully, at some point in time, use
Mez
the right
Mashi,
abilities.
if you are listening to the stream, you are positive. You are in the wrong place, my darling. Go away.
Yeah. This does have a subtle individualized mechanic in terms of you need to be in the right spot to do damage.
I think the
Which is a
plus
nice way
and
of spreading
minus
out.
could be a little
love
bit
it, yeah.
louder.
Maybe. Though you would expect like seeing a bunch of zeros pop up on an enemy to also be a good indicator.
Yeah, I'm
But
trying to be
who am
nice.
I to know? Like,
I'm trying to be very kind right now.
That just looks like when I'm wearing my Giver's armor, babe. That's.
I was just saying as a general, like if I was fighting a boss and there was a bunch, I wasn't doing any damage, I'd start to wonder,
Right.
what is the mechanic for this?
Yeah, right. Well, some people are very casual, like what they just hit things, right? They just hit things, which isn't really an excuse. Like, yes, I don't know.
Oh, we've got to do that.
Hopefully, other people around do the mechanics. Yeah. Still wonder sometimes if people understand what break bar is.
Hey,
I don't know.
we can't be treading this old ground that we've been treading since End of Dragons.
I know.
Doesn't it?
And now we can swap. There he is. Jebro, you're still in the negative.
I know.
Get out of here.
I was raising that person.
You're no longer allowed to be here. This is for the cool kids.
Gonna get that food. There's some food there. Nice.
You cowards.
I could subtly put in the map chat, like make sure that you're in the correct thingamajig, but I mean.
You just gotta whisper, "Oi, stupid, move. Move your ass."
I mean,
A world to men.
you can kindly tell them.
Oh, well.
No. We're in a meta.
No.
This is serious business.
True.
Very serious.
Like a world boss and like a meta. Ooh, and I'm guessing, Jebro, that you have not.
Is a
You
meta.
have you? Technically.
Technically.
On a technicality.
Yeah. On the
Have you
it's
done
red. It's red.
the Starlit Wield meta, Jebro?
I haven't actually, no.
Oh,
no. I know.
okay.
I've seen it on some streamed bits of it. I know it's got like, it's very Inquest specific. But other than that, I haven't yet. But I'm holding out for that.
It's a fun one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's much more involved than the first maps.
Oh, okay, cool. I like that that's different. That it's like there's a lot. Like it's pretty simple, really, as long as you're on the right side. Hopefully that person isn't listening, and I'm insulting them, even though I kind of am a tiny bit.
We're just trying to teach people. This is instructive time.
Yes, exactly. So if you've never done this meta before, you are literally attuned, I guess, to one kind of power, like positive or negative. Imagine a battery. You're trying to connect the positive to the positive. We're positive right now. They're positive. You kill that one. It's above your head. There.
I totally agree with group. It's a lovely way to easily split up the groups and assign people without the need for like who's going left and who's going right, and
Exactly.
It's good. Yeah.
It also makes the encounters a little bit more bearable in terms of thinning out the crowds, depending on your settings, so that you can maybe see the mechanics a little bit better.
Absolutely.
So I thought this was very well done. Very smart.
Oh, CC time? I think? No? Oh, yeah, it is. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
CC time for us
They
as
keep
well.
running into the orb and we're like, is this CC time? I don't know. I keep getting knocked back by something. It's so weird.
Guys, get your big juicy CCs ready.
Yeah, minus times.
Okay.
One thing.
Doctor, I'm gonna need 50 cc's of 50 cc stat.
One thing that I do notice about the game is that so many people are playing Necromancer right now. Like, flipping out.
Ritualist is a vibe.
People have changed their mind hard about that, right? Like, they seem to have made a lot of good changes.
They did. They made some really great changes for all of the elite specializations, I would say.
What do you remember the specific changes, Creef, that may have like impacted the necro for ritualists that made it really kind of appeal to people more? Is it a damage thing, numbers thing, or is it like?
I think it is the ease of damage and numbers. They made a lot of the abilities just do more damage and be more reliable as well in terms of positioning. Also with your, if you can remember, the Ritualist has its summons, but then it has specific F skills that are known as innervates. They used to shatter the spirits, but they're no longer doing that, so you still get that passive damage always going out.
That's probably a big thing.
Yeah.
That's a big deal, actually.
On top of all of the buffs that those skills will actually like produce.
When
so
people
it's a
see
very
numbers go
good
up, that
change.
helps, right?
People love seeing numbers go up.
Yeah,
They love it.
True. That's so true.
And I think Ritualist also has a lot of fan favoritism, just because of the nature of it being a Guild Wars 1 class. So it's nice to have it in the game.
Yeah, that's cool.
Have they hotfixed the dancing yet, though? That's the question.
Do you want them
Dancing?
to have the dances from?
Stirred within her heart.
Well,
Oh,
when you used to dance with your summoned spirits, they would dance with you, and that was super cool. And I really like that.
That's funny.
They should.
I mean,
That'd be really cute.
Yeah.
I think it would be
The
that.
revolution.
Oaths and lessons.
I mean, what, they
Oh,
could just do
I see
like the
dead people.
standard Norn dance and just do the arm swinging. That would be kind of
That would be cool.
Honestly, yeah.
I would like
That'd be
that.
hilarious. I didn't even know. I remember you saying that, but I don't ever remember actually doing that or seeing. Or like, oh, I swear. Well, it must have been a thing because people like watched the live stream I did of that years ago. So not that I'd remember.
Refreshing.
Power of memory.
Rose
shit,
tinted
yeah, we don't have
glasses
that
and
much
all.
time, do we? Yeah,
We got 3 minutes to do 30% damage.
Oh shit.
it should be possible, right?
I know. Maybe.
Well, we'll see. We can see if the meta fails. I mean, I've not seen it fail, so there is that.
All right, Jebro, it's time for you to start doing your rotations.
I know. I'm trying to do damage now. Let's go.
Public humiliation. Here it comes.
I'm just pressing the buttons.
What bountiful fruit public humiliation will produce?
Yeah, exactly right. It's a,
Awesome,
it's a really
perfect.
good
Now-
motivator.
It really is. Now we can hopefully like cleave them both at the same time. The only problem with this
Yeah.
meta, actually, which I really enjoy, is that when they stack up together, yes, you can cleave them down faster, but they end up being very deadly. You can get hit with some one-shot abilities.
Yeah, that's actually true. Yeah. So it's nice to cleave because you can cleave them, but they get stronger. Right?
Yeah, they can.
Okay.
Stand and fight.
Nice. That was good. That was good. That was good.
Okay. We're good. We're good.
Oh, whoa! What hit me?
Oh, did you get? Oh, you got
Holy moly.
wrecked.
Damn. Okay, I'm good now.
Hope you had some barrier up.
Someone did something
To remove
help
your
me
guitar string
live.
from your bottom. Oh
Yeah, I
no.
was, you know, I was using it as floss before.
Ooh, and because I'm a
That's all
shot, I'm
good
taking a
musicians.
trait that allows my skills to pierce. I'm just now realizing like the power of piercing abilities.
Yeah, right. I mean, right now.
I'm just gonna
yeah.
line myself up properly.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Oh my god.
I'm just trying to not.
Oh my
get
god. I see dead
away.
people. Oh, but
I see dead people.
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 I'm
Oh
actually
no.
trying,
Rub
just trying to heal
strangers
now.
quickly. Oh my gosh.
Okay, we've got 1 minute 52 seconds. Okay.
Oh, you're dead, dude. There's a waypoint just above. Just release. Release.
I know. Make sure that we are trying to like res and stuff. This is gonna kind of be a little clutch. It's
Yeah.
gonna be come down to the wire.
Oh, okay. Come on, chat. Up, up, up. Good lad.
Okay, I'm saying something in the way.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Gosh. And
Oh,
the stun,
shit.
the
Oh,
stuns,
shit.
the need for stability.
Okay. Oh shit.
16%, 1 minute, 1:14.
Oh.
If I was on my
No
engineer, I would do
panicking.
so much more damage.
Oh no.
50% is okay. I gotta stop doing the fucking thing.
You got it.
We got this. It's okay. It's okay.
I think we had a little struggle at the beginning. I think there were some people like on different sides and whatnot, but
I think we just didn't have enough people at the beginning. That's okay.
yeah, they started out a little
40 seconds left.
slow.
Whoa, shit.
It's okay.
Shit.
Keep trying hard.
We have to do this.
Oh my god, yeah. This is gonna be tight. This is gonna be tight.
No, yeah.
Just keep trying hard. Just keep trying hard.
10%.
I've played enough raids to know how this is gonna go.
No.
I've done enough demos.
Yeah, right.
Ah, shit.
Ah, GG's.
Shit balls.
8%.
Close for like 7%,
8.
6%.
Ah.
Oh, that stability. Oh, that stability would be so nice.
Oh wow, it's okay.
7.
Jeez, damn. I think the first time I've
That's the first time it's failed.
yeah.
Oh, we suck again. I know.
We suck again,
We suck again.
guys.
Run away. Run away. Retreat.
Oh,
Shit.
Refreshing.
It's okay though.
That.
It's okay.
So do we like the meta?
Oh damn! That's
Fail.
what happens. Whoa!
yeah, you get wrecked.
Oh my god!
I wonder if there's an achievement for that. Probably not.
Hilarious. To be fair, worth it.
GG's, fam.
That was hilarious. Oh my god, okay. Everyone just gets
I actually
wrecked.
really do like the setup for that world boss. I think it is very well done. I think the mechanics are cool. They're clean. It's nothing too complex where you have to overly manage the different parties and how mechanics are going to roll out. So
Right.
I think it's a very, very well done map.
Yeah. That's
I do love this map.
it was
I
dramatic.
do love this map. It's just so beautiful. It's so pretty.
Okay, I'm gonna invite you again, peeps.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
oh yeah, shit. I've got to leave. Hey.
Okay.
Sorry.
There we go. And there we go. Okay.
Invite a noob. Thank
Let's
you.
go and do something which we can actually do.
Which is story.
Hey.
Yay! Oh god, there was a POI. I didn't get it yet. I was like, oh, I need to do that. Okay. Okay, so we are returning to the inquest for Solotar.
Ghost.
Just had a little mini break, just killing pirates, trying to. We almost killed them. It's okay.
I'm down to 6%. It was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Yours.
It's unfortunate. Oh, I was gonna kill them.
Oh no.
Faster!
Excelsior,
We're running through. It's fine.
Experimentation continues apace. Wayfinder.
We're not killing anybody. We're just running. Okay. Is that what we're doing? All right.
The animal tests they do in here are.
We're killing him. We're killing everyone else.
That's
Well, I'm in the event slot as well. So I mean, might as well do the event, I guess.
Okay.
More XP. Never a bad idea.
Excelsior.
Ah shit. Ah.
It's kind of awkward when trying to he's just standing there while the event's going on. When so I'm undercover. There's a lot of people around you currently that can now know that you're undercover, mate.
Subtlety is maybe not necessarily his forte.
Yeah. Okay,
I
done.
honestly have to say I really suck when you have to do not getting caught quests. I absolutely suck balls when it comes to that. It is just terrible. I
Is
am
it a patience
rubbish.
thing?
Looks like they went this way.
I don't know. I
just the
I get really
execution?
nervous. So I get really nervous. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get caught. Oh my god, and then my brain goes, and I'm done. And I'm just like,
I can relate to that.
no.
I tend to be 50-50 on those. Sometimes I can settle into it. Other times I'm like, oh my god. But I actually really love those because I have that experience where it can be so individualistic based off of how
through.
things are set up and the map and the hiding corners and whatever. But
yeah. The only way I get through it is to fail so many times that I just don't care. At which point it's fine. I have died
that's
here
a
15
great-
times.
that's kind of how I approach horror games. Is I will freeze in fear and let the boss kill me, and then I'll be like, okay, got that out of my system. Where it's game time. It's no longer scary.
That's how I do that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's totally. I agree
Yeah.
with that. Oh.
Actually, I try and what would Buffy do? That's what I do. That's what I think when I play horror games. What would Buffy do?
That's a great sentiment.
Channel my inner Buffy.
Have you just completely avoided this, Onyx, or are you here?
I'm here.
Oh, you are
I'm
here.
here. Hello. I'm
good,
here. I'm
good.
here. I lost you for a second there, but I found you
We're
again.
trying to find the last magnifying glass.
Hang on. We need.
Oh, was it at the very start? Guys,
Actually,
there is one at the very, very start.
oh, I think I got that one. It was near the door. Exit thing.
I think the way it goes is we go through this little creek and then we go left.
Yeah, I should have just carried on continuing, but I didn't apparently. Hello? Oh yeah, I've gone right back to the beginning. We're okay. Let's go.
There's one here.
Oh dear, I've not actually leveled up my. Oh dear, I've been getting XP for this for so long, and I just now I've got the. Dear. Oh well, it's fine. Oops, I could have had the whole flipping skimmer experience, but apparently I just didn't level it up. No, that's fine.
I still have to get 2 more masteries for my final Wild Castoran Magic mastery.
I haven't done any of the other ones because I keep forgetting to press the. That's the one thing I think that I get lost on a little bit is the when I've leveled up the bar, like it's not obvious to me, so I just leave it. It just doesn't get leveled up.
Oh,
anymore.
fair.
Wait, where's the last fucking one? Is it underground?
I think you go back, retrace your steps a little bit, but take a right. Like go north. Or not north.
Around here.
There's a slight delay on stream. Go straight.
Oh, okay, right, and then go here. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, you get yeah, you're right in front of it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Where agent? Okay, we're right here at the door. Cool. That's right, because it's at the door. I remember now. Okay, now I have to kill these people.
Sounds like that agent from earlier. I need to get in there.
Wow. The amount of door that's like wow. A lot of room for avoidance there. Okay. Can't let you in without the password. Loot and pillage in Hull Garden Village.
Love a good
that's
rhyme.
Not it. Nice try, Scrub.
Okay. So freebiz.
Amazing.
Oh, we have to find the password, so we have to kill people. Excellent. Does that count for all of you as well when I did that?
I'm not on the story missions for this quest,
Oh, okay.
or on this character, so.
Phoenix,
Maybe?
count for you?
No, it did not. No,
Maybe you have to start
no.
a bit as well. Interesting.
That's the official. My official line on the stuff not sharing.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a great line.
Thank you. I thought about it a lot. It's definitely my entire review.
Kill him!
Ow.
Faster!
Yeah, if anyone's watching the gameplay,
I do like
I'm
this
thinking
area.
Mesmer, like, gameplay is not my strongest, but it's not too bad. Sorry, you like this area?
I do like the area. I like the kind of. I like the cave. I love the kind of like the waterfall area where we go down and do the meta. I think it's really beautiful. I feel it feels really like dramatic and atmospheric. I really love that. And I love the fact that they're like hiding out in the caves and we come down to get them. And I think it's really good environmental storytelling, which they just excel at. They really do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cool down here. It does feel very piratey.
There's very
I'm
pirates.
about to kill one more person.
Yeah, I'm by the boss arena right now, and it is so well done in terms of just the lighting and how it isn't open. There's just like the waterfalls rushing down, and you can see the sky. It's not like completely closed off, like in a cave where it'd be claustrophobic. It still has like that sense of scale for a boss arena.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah. It's really well done. I'm so hate to compare it, but I'm going to. So World of Warcraft at the moment, its expansion, a lot of it is in caves. And you do get quite a claustrophobic feel in some of them.
Yeah,
even with the dramatic height, you feel like you're underground. But there's an airiness. There's like, I feel like I'm wandering around like a ruin here with all the tree branches coming down. And there's sort of like somewhere like in like Sri Lanka, you know, those temples that are kind of encrusted in tree roots. That's the kind of feeling that I get in these maps. And it's really kind of lovely and exotic. Especially for like a nab from me from the British Isles. It's just lovely. It's really lovely.
Okay, I've got the password.
Hey.
You over here, peeps? I don't know if we go into an instance or if we go into a thingy-majig. Or if it's gonna pull you in. I can't remember
it's
if
just
an instance.
it's just a door.
Okay. You might want to come over because I think you have to come do the things with me. I don't know.
Okay. Where are you? Hello.
Well,
Okay, I'm coming to you. Sorry.
Where are you?
I'm totally.
Yeah.
I'm not lost in these cave system. I'm not at all. That's not what's happening.
Oh my god.
I could get lost in a teacup. I'm sorry.
That's
Okay.
Not sure that's the right way.
No. Okay.
Yep. Go right if there's a right. Yep. And then up.
Hello.
There we go.
Okay, I see you. Okay.
Excellent.
Sorry.
I don't know if this is going to pull us in, but we'll see. You might have to do this section yourselves. Oh, no, you can't. Okay, I'm on my own. And looking
Good luck.
like an amazing pirate. Okay, there's going to be voices, so I will. There we
Full-time
go.
jobs
Okay.
with rules, policies, and for what? A pension? Ha! I hope you've got something better than that to offer.
We can outfit you with a squad of Mark IIs.
Gave us golems already. Bit flimsy, ask me. Them shore rats knock 'em apart mighty easy.
Those were hastily refurbished Mark I support models. We just uncrated a number of combat-ready Mark IIs.
Them ones that do the spinning, with the fists. I'm listening. What else you got?
Rations, medicines, state-of-the-art small arms, and a sizable quantity of dark headache-inducing swill you enjoy.
And what are you asking in return this time?
Mostly you use this equipment to secure the area. We also require some muscle. Eyes and ears, possibly. Inland.
Plenty of muscle here, eh, pal? And a keen eye or two. Don't think we can match your ears, though, friend.
Have we a deal? Can the inquest count on you?
You got it. Now, you bring any of that swill with you?
Okay. So, yes, the Inquest are basically hiring all of the pirate people. Or what are they called? What are their names? The freebooters, that's it. To be their muscle, and they're supplying them with weapons and all the things. I'm gonna grab a drink here as well, because that was like a... How about an ale? How about a lemonade? Okay. That was an achievement as well. So I gotta go back to the place. Okay. Is there another achievement here? No. Doesn't look like it. Yar. Oh my
Bad news for Hullgarden. Need to figure out a way to deal with these golems. And those supplies, too.
Oh, cut off. That was weird. Turn to the Inquest Facility Cavern to find a way to disable the freebooters' new golems. Kill him, probably.
Probably. When in doubt,
Yeah, destruction
just kill him.
and death. Search the area.
Murder
for
is fairly effective.
Okay, that's right.
Sorry.
I have to find instructions on how to kill them. Ooh. Is that like a little... I can't remember what this was.
May I suggest a big hammer? No.
No, that's not the quest.
Oh, damn.
Give us a better picture of what the Inquest are doing here.
Oh,
Thanks for the
and this
assistance.
thing- Oh, Golem admin notes. There we go. That's what it is.
yes.
Have to find the rest of these codes.
I do love the
What the
attention to
freebooters using
detail
those golems against the
in
Hullgardeners.
this expansion. I feel like this one in particular, we are responsible for finding all of like the answers to these questions rather than just another character giving us something. And it feels kind of more like a traditional MMO in that sense when it comes to questing.
Yeah, that's true. That is, I kind of
Yeah, we
enjoy
can't
it.
copy Timey's homework anymore. That's
Yeah, good. We can't just be like, oh, Timey, just hack it. It's like, oh no, we have to find the specific codes and all that stuff.
Yes, indeed.
yours.
Okay.
Several.
Golems disabled and Inquest supplies destroyed. That is on the next part. I think this is unfortunate that this doesn't seem to be a thing that you can just be joined in on if you're doing this in a party, though.
I agree. It would be nice if there was shared.
Yeah, like this progress was shared, or I guess you just do it at the same time if you're doing it with your mate, like you're doing it. But you'd have to trigger all these things and make sure you're on the right path. So there is a little bit of that. This maybe I don't know how difficult that is for the tech to kind of, because I'm guessing that you can't see this supply thing, or you can't access it, or press destroy or whatever. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be fun. And I have to disable the golems. Okay. Jimmy. Jimmy is 1723. Okay.
All weapon systems.
I think this is where I had my major complaints about lack of ability to have collected notes. this is the only point. I was just basically screenshotting all the time through here.
So this is...
To get all the
Do you remember
all the
what Chloe
codes.
said when she came into the stream and we were talking about that? Can you see my screen right now?
Indeed, but when you go and talk to the next one, it's going to close and you're going to open a new one. So I hope you remember the numbers.
No, they're still up.
Does it close?
No, it doesn't close. They're still on the same page.
I was like, yeah, I don't think they didn't close for me. Thankfully.
Do you not, when you interact with the next golem, does it not give you a new set of information
I don't think so.
to have?
No, I think it's all the same.
Let me go and see.
Is it all the same?
I do see how that can be a little...
Yeah.
I guess when it comes to what I learned from Guild Wars 2, when I was doing this quest for the very first time, I would look at the pamphlet and then I would close it because I was just always expecting that whenever you have a window open in Guild Wars 2 or you interact with something, if you move away from it, it will usually close. So I closed it not thinking that it would ever really stay. And it wasn't until the final 2 golems that I had it up and I just walked away. And then I was like, oh, it's still staying up. I could have had this up the entire time. So I guess it's just like learned behavior on my part playing this game for so long.
Yeah, if you press escape, it does go away. But I was on the different one. I was on the one for
resisted even Jormag's call.
I was on a different document, and it just literally was. I was lucky that it was the one for the one golem I went to. Now it's the 4 pages. Just all of them with the numbers, so it doesn't go away.
Oh, well, that's good.
Better than moon loot. Don't like
but
such might.
That doesn't mean that not having a place for notes and books wouldn't be a very good idea, because it's definitely a good idea, because I just keep them in my bank.
Yeah.
And I have bank
so
tabs
true.
devoted
I have
to
lots
them.
of things in my bag.
Just because, like, honestly, I'm just like collecting them. not to read them ever, but like just because I like hold it. I'm like, I'm never gonna find this again.
Well, yeah.
For some
It just
reason.
seems such an obvious use of the Jade bot as well. It just seems such an,
That's a
you
good
know.
suggestion.
That's an interesting idea.
Oh, there's a boss. Must kill it.
Ah, champ.
Oh shit! Yeah, I've not seen this guy yet. Actually.
I also have one charge.
Give him the old freebooter welcome.
Okay, I got my bubble. Bubble deployed.
Nice.
Knowledge is power.
Oh, holy shit balls.
That was one.
Yeah, he can do quite a bit,
shit.
this guy.
Oh shit.
He can do 1 shots.
Damn, he's aggro.
Yeah, these chimps. Have you gone against the? I'm gonna die. Have you gone against the script? The script, like
the Rat King?
thingamajig? The Rat King. That's the one. Yeah.
I like the Rat King a lot.
He's pretty hard.
I love the bosses that are on this map. It feels very reminiscent to some of the bounties from Path of Fire, where they were kind of more bespoke open world bosses that had unique mechanics, aside from like all the bounty buffs. And I like that they're kind of continuing with that. You just have these, it's a couple quest chains that will lead to a pretty engaging boss fight.
Gave it my all.
Oh, absolutely! Like this is pretty good. This is a champ, right?
Oh,
shoot!
Shit. I'm alive.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh wait, is there another event crossing over?
Cycle reborn.
Oh, we have to also disarm traps.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
Yeah,
It's so weird. Don't run into them, I guess. I don't know if we have. Can't see the information because my fucking
Smack him in his spine.
document is in the way.
Right, hang on.
Yeah, as long as you don't break escape, that's right. Yeah.
I also love the
lot,
music.
honestly. Like he's putting down traps, he's trying to kill us. You know? It's great.
I gotta
pretty
say,
active.
Visions of Eternity, in terms of my own personal taste, is top 3 for the soundtrack. End of Dragons and Heart of Thorns kind of secure and like compete for that first spot, but Visions of Eternity was a very pleasant listening experience, especially with these combat pieces.
Ow! It's not bad at all. Unfortunately.
Oh, I guess I should res you.
Yeah, sure. Unfortunately, you probably don't want to know who the composer was. There's a little bit of drama around that.
Hey, the music is good to my ears, and it makes me feel engaged in an expansion. Ooh, that was an achievement.
That's very true. That's very true. Unfortunately, and I need to 100% confirm this, the composer is not McLean, and is someone else, or the main one, I think, and is actually a very hard right-wing conspiracy person, like questionable human. Unfortunately, it's like kind of wild that they worked for reading that. I have thoughts about that. But you know, I guess they've got some skill. Just a bit sad about that, but it's okay. Short shanks. Okay. 5719.
I was the illusion all along.
5791.
Targeting system.
Okay, good.
Decommission.
Okay.
But it is a shame when people who have questionable morals produce things which are actually, you know, good.
Well, I mean, not every person who has a conservative mindset is a raving monster, you know?
Yeah, I can chat after if you want about that.
Oh, well, shirt balls.
It's
yeah.
pretty bad.
Okay, well.
It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but you know, it's a thing. Anyway, the story. What am I trying to do here? Golems disabled. Yes, I didn't mean to.
Yes.
I didn't mean to like rock the boat there so much. My brain went to it. There we go. Here we go. We got salty dog. Whatever. Okay. 1 3.
Sorry.
1 2.
Administrative override. Accepted.
What's the matter? Are you okay, Phoenix? You seem to be having some kind of heart attack.
I'm just gaming. This is my natural
this is
state
you when
of
you
panic.
game. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh my
Jesus
god,
Christ,
no.
are you
Oh
okay?
no. Yeah, just come to my stream, listen to me swear for half an hour. It's fine.
You're very expressive.
This is solid tactic.
Yeah.
There a while.
Got sidetracked. The inquest have struck an arms deal with the freebooters. I sabotaged what I could.
I'll let our new friends know you're good in the
Sabotage all
telling.
the things.
What's in all this for the inquest?
Not entirely clear yet.
Where are you guys?
Oda
I'm
and
going to
Seb
just
must
do
have
a teleport to
continued
friend
north.
because I am
I'll keep at
I
it.
am miles behind.
Good luck.
It is fine.
Holler if you need
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, we have completed chapter 3. So what time is it? We can do chapter 4. I think chapter 4 isn't that long.
Forgot what chapter 4 was.
Truths Unearthed. Track 7, Kuda.
Oh, this will be fun.
Oh, yeah. Is this the crabbiness? Where you get
I
crabs?
think it might be the seneschal. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. We've got track them.
Cool.
Whee. Let's go.
That's for the. Okay.
Too
Yeah.
many tracks to follow.
I think you can drag us in, right?
Maybe my skimmer can
If there's an instance, but I've got to track the thingy right now. This is when you use your skimmer to track the
We know they're heading north.
path. Okay, there we go.
Maybe the skimmer can sense if there's something unusual we can track.
Oh, the
Let's see how sharp those senses
hologram
are.
thing.
Yeah, if you follow me for next, then you'll be okay.
Oh, okay. Shut boss.
Oh, should we slow down?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm a noob. I'm a
that's
noob,
you
but
there.
not that noobie.
Proof is behind. It's
I
okay.
am.
I think Proof is behind.
Oh no, I'm in front.
Oh no, you're here. Okay, where Phonics, you're not here. Where are
I'm
you?
here. I'm behind you. I'm
Wait,
on the
shoot,
neon
Proof,
bird.
Where are you?
I'm ahead.
Are you?
I'm just here for the vibes. I'm not actually on the story step. I'm just here for the instances.
Oh my god, you just ported. Okay, it was like lagging out or something. Like it was saying you were still back there. So this, interestingly enough, this bugged out for me. and I couldn't find it. And this was the thing here, like it didn't work. Like it didn't work for so many people. Yeah, on this part, like you couldn't find the thing you had to dig up.
Oh, I think I do remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
That might have been on like one of the early like bug fix notes.
Yeah. I had to just log out and sort it out. I thought it was in another part of the map, like underneath. So I was like trying for ages to try and find it. I was on the forums and everyone was saying, yeah, it worked when I did this.
Price.
Like, actually, no. That's a lie. Okay.
Okay.
Inquest cache.
Sub-gathering artifacts inland.
Use a skimmer to locate the thingamsquiggle. Okay.
Interesting. Let's see what else we can find.
Okay. Now, you just give us a location skill to follow the trail of inquest technological frequencies. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, this is not very involved for you lot. I'm sorry about that.
It will be in a moment.
Yes, yeah. I'm just finding these frequencies and stuff. So it's pretty, yes. You enjoying this area? I like faff about doing this.
It is beautiful.
It is nice. Oh, there's an event.
I think, and also getting the opportunity to use so much of the mount in this expansion has been a great thing, especially because if you are going to be revamping and showing more love to the skimmer, to have these story missions where it's all about echolocating and detecting is very, very nice. And you get to also run around on your new Wavehawk skin. I guess I should say glide around on your new Wavehawk skin.
That's so true. Okay. There's also an event here which looks cool. What do you have to do? Psychic bubble strength.
You have to stop them being murdered.
Okay. I want to do it.
I have never managed to do it. I have never managed to do it.
Oh yeah, this is a group boss.
I mean, we are a group. I blew my horn.
Coming on by.
Oh, we have to kill the bubble. Okay.
Yeah, you have to prevent them. You have to break them and prevent them from getting eaten by the raptor. And then break things out of bubbles.
It's very dark. Yes.
And then the horn you can use to like interrupt and stop the NPCs from moving.
Like, people, what are you doing? Like, I mean, feel like you're... I'm over here. Is that what you
gosh.
No, oh.
Spirits, preserve us.
Oh, they're in a trance. Okay, I get it. Sorry. I was like, why are you going over there?
Oh no.
No, I think they're gonna die probably. They might. They might have come in a bit late.
To go over.
Oh no, we suck again.
I'm trying to pull them over here. So someone keeps using the trumpet in the wrong place. You got to use it away from them and pull them away. Yeah, they're dead.
No, it's a knockback.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's not like a luring effect. It's like you blow the trumpet to push them in a direction.
Okay. I could have just hovered over the thing and actually seen that, I guess. You just no, I didn't do that. Of course I didn't.
Yeah, I've only ever was able to do that one, I think one time, because there was actually a good amount of people there like waiting for it. But that one, if you catch it a bit late, it can be tricky because the NPCs will have walked up the ramp. And by that point, they get so close to it, it's very difficult to correct it.
Got it. It's interesting.
By the time you retrieve this message, if it isn't washed out to sea, I will have already witnessed whatever
I love the color palette of this map.
Thinks to unleash next. Whatever it is, I expect it to be nowhere near powerful.
I feel like this is one of the first maps where that kind of like greeny hue has just completely disappeared, and it's just like sunset, like vanilla dream kind of gorgeousness. It's just amazing.
And I can watch as his grinning face
It's very summery.
For now, keep a low profile. I'm heading inland to meet up with Seb.
I love when they do the whole like you can hear them press the button and the sound and the audio when they're like moving through.
Not sure what
Seneschal. There you go.
Kuda definitely wants Seb dead.
And this story mission coming up is I think the one point of criticism I have of the narrative.
Okay. How so?
We'll get to that in a second.
Oh, when we get there. Okay.
It's in regards to a name.
Okay.
Okay.
And maybe Fornax, you have an explanation for this, but I couldn't find it.
Well, let's get there and then we can reference it. Okay, I'm trying. Damn, since I got that flavoured thing, I'm noticing that. I mean, when I've been running around the maps doing other stuff in the old content, I'm noticing people on the skimmer a lot. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you? There you are. Ow, it's a lot faster. Oops, that is MG, not F.
Seems this place is even more dangerous than we thought. Back to the trail.
Back to the trail.
Ooh.
I didn't actually mind doing this so much for some reason. Like we've had to do this 2 or 3 times, quite a lot in this chapter or so. I guess it feels a bit like, you know, when you're using the Warclaw in Gemfield Wilds to like use the rope around things. Is that same kind of?
Yeah, that's true.
It's the same kind of. I can't really.
I think them
Words.
peppering the different masteries of the skimmer was also very smart in terms of not making it feel super old. Because this is the first mission that you're using the sonar pinging ability, which
some help
isn't the most interactive thing, but it's like new. At this point in the story, you would have never had it before, so it still feels somewhat exciting.
Yeah, I like the fact that they're using it as an exploration element. It's not a combat skill; it's exploration. And they use it for like enhanced storytelling on the map to like find the ghosts and what it's really cute. I like it. It's sweet. Yeah.
Okay, we are ready to go into the instance. Just gonna pull you both in.
Let us go.
Guarded glades.
And I love the concept art for this too.
Yeah, so good.
So good.
I don't feel like it has any this doesn't necessarily read like
finally
Visions of Eternity to me. It just is like a beautiful piece of like an open adventure.
It's Scarin.
Yeah.
Invited him to check out the pub, then invited him to check out Hullgarden. Wasn't too bothered when he declined.
He seemed a little under the weather when we arrived. I assumed he was back on the Leviathan, but no luck there.
Get the feeling he doesn't want to be here. Sure did insist on coming, though. No time to worry about it. Seb and Kuda rendezvoused here, testing some experiment nearby. Let's see what they're up to.
I wonder what they're up to.
What could these two be doing?
We got the idea as well of, you know, that Isgarin is a bit shady about all things.
We sailed in.
Yeah, what is Izzy up to? You know?
Izzy, yes, I like that. Have you met Cleo yet on the map? On this map?
Yes.
Yes, I actually did it for the first time a couple days ago.
I have not completed it, but I've met them and saw them, and then I talked to Isgarin about them, and yeah, he's like, oh, what's happening? I don't know. What's going on? What are you talking about? Who are these people?
I do like the fact that there's more story than just on the main quest line.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like if you're used to like the traditional expansions, you're gonna miss some of that. But they are trying to signpost with the new kind of like marker system that they've got, which is good.
Sure.
And I will say this time around, those side stories, they are a lot better. The hints are much more reliable than in Genthier Wilds. And
beat the information out of them.
They're just nice to flesh out more of the expansion.
Okay.
The Seneschal Sands.
No idea. Got eyes on those raptors?
Friends of yours, Kuda?
Hardly. Did you allow yourself to be followed, Biomancer?
I would ask the same
Overseer.
I know, I love it. I love it.
No
This is what I
raptors.
miss from some
Too
of
good to be true.
the races of Tyria.
Running.
They're
Not
more
even
like
any guards
classic,
around.
Oh yeah.
characterized writing.
You've all bungled this experiment. Do you have any idea the effort I've gone to?
Burying artifacts that were scarcely just unearthed.
Ah, but wait. Yes. Let's test a different hypothesis. Here. Catch.
What? Good throw.
He got an arm on him.
Yeah, this was a fun fight actually.
Faster!
Do you see those chains? She's bound by magic. I don't think she's doing this by choice.
She wants those objects Seb was burying around here. Maybe we can find those for her. Calm her down.
Killing
her seems hard enough, let alone not killing her.
I appreciate you stepping
I
in.
like the mechanics of this fight a lot, actually.
Fast!
Yeah, this one has. I feel like there is some potential for this to even be a raid boss
Strike
of some
or raids or
kind.
something. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. Sorry, we're changing the name. It's raids now.
Yes.
Nothing useful here.
And with there being a new raid
Give
boss
me
coming in
energy.
patch 6.1, I wonder who, out of all of like the main like named bosses and entities that we know of in this expansion, I wonder who it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, that's true. Throw the fig. There we go.
Such might!
She's beautiful, I have to say.
She
What a
is.
beautiful looking boss, yeah.
Yeah, as long as I'm not looking at the
She's
boss.
so
while the-
stompy. Look at it, stompy. He's so cute.
And having all of those artifacts and chains and magic flowing from it as well.
That's pretty cool.
Is the more you get to see a lot of the visual storytelling
Try another
that
spot.
becomes very important.
Such might!
No, what's this? Get off me.
Nothing useful here.
Oh god.
Try
Wait,
another
stop.
spot.
Get out. What an achievement.
Oh.
I'm sure there is an achievement for dodging this. But I don't know yet. I'll find out.
Not helpful.
Oh god.
Keep looking!
Hello, hello, hello. Sandpile?
Something here.
We got it.
Toss it her way!
Nice. Yeah. Don't die, hopefully. Oh god, what happened? Oh yeah, that throwing you is so cool. They just pick you up
really
and
good,
just like, whee!
There's some really good tech with these crabs, because even the elite versions of these crabs will like pick you up and toss you.
Oh, they do? Oh shit, I didn't know that. That's cool. Okay, where are you? Sampire, oh, there you go.
Nothing useful here. Try another spot.
Anything useful? Also, if you haven't already, you can slash dance on these crabs and get an achievement.
Wait, what? Really?
Because the crabs are dancing, and if you dance with them,
Oh my god.
it's a little
I
party.
didn't know. Oh no, I failed the achievement. Slash dance. Oh, okay, cool.
I tried to dance.
If
I
you
was
can't
too
beat
greedy.
him, completed.
Not
Join them.
helpful.
Keep looking!
Okay.
Ooh. Also, I forgot how dangerous this wave actually is.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Found one.
It's good. I mean, bad.
You get like bombarded with 20 burning.
Oh shoot. There we go. Okay.
Wow.
There we go. Aw.
Give me energy.
Aw.
Oh, do I have to talk to her? Oh yeah, approach.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Just
wow.
calm down. Chill now.
That's it. We're not your enemy. There you go.
That actually worked. Thought for sure somebody was going to end up dead there. Probably us.
What are those artifacts? And the magic that's holding her?
They're all ley magic mostly. But I swear there's something else familiar about it. When I saw it earlier near Hull Garden.
Either of you get much of a look at those artifacts she's hoarding?
A book? Tablets? Some kind of shard.
Shadowstone. The seers. Spirits. That's what that magic felt like. Seer magic. Iskarin. Iskarin! Either he can't hear me or he doesn't want to talk. With Keela calm for the moment, Maybe you two can get some people inland and start setting up camp.
On it.
There it is.
We'll keep an eye out for Isgaret.
And Seb. I'd like to wipe that smug grin off his face and get some answers.
I'll meet you there soon. We'll get our bearings, see if we can find any leads.
Okay, there was my one issue with this that took me out. How do we know her name is Keela? Because it wasn't just like we named her. It seemed that everyone was like on board. Like, oh yeah,
name?
Keela. Oh, Keela.
Yeah. I just thought about that as well when you said no. Yeah.
Yeah,
because I've played these a couple times, and I was looking for maybe like the book said Keela. There was a book that said Keela. Maybe Kuda was like, oh yeah, the seneschal. The locals call it Keela, but I didn't see anything in regards to the name. And then we kind of just talk about Keela as if it's just like a common fact that everyone knows about.
Is it like, I wonder if it's something that comes up later and because of the magic, maybe the name's been imprinted in his head or something? Maybe they like communicated with them or something? Maybe? You never know.
But that communication was not communicated to us.
No. That's what I mean. Like Ritlock, I mean, maybe. I'm just trying to think of some way that.
But it's the player character who says the name first.
Oh shoot! Okay.
Is it, or is it Seb? Or someone?
Is it Ritlock?
We can look at the dialogue, right?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Yeah, we can do that. That's true. No, it is us with Keela calm for the moment. Yeah, it was us. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we didn't have.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
That was the one thing when I first heard that and was playing through it, I was like, what? How do we know the name?
Interesting. I wonder if that is a.
I guess everyone else looked at the health bar and was like, oh, I guess that's her name. She has a name tag.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like we wouldn't, yeah. Interesting. Okay, no, good point. Maybe that'll come up. Or maybe.
And also like the importance of the name. Like why do these characters why do the seneschals have names?
That's true.
Yeah.
Good thoughts. Are they, oh, okay, all right. Are they, yeah.
I guess maybe there's some, maybe there's ambient chatter on the map.
That we missed?
That names the different creatures, but it's certainly not telegraphed enough for sure, I don't think, because I missed it completely. And
yeah.
Obviously, there's us three here.
Yeah, we all missed it.
Yeah.
I don't think
maybe
we
we all
would be that
missed it.
I've been playing a lot of the first map as well, and the second map, and I haven't heard anyone really talk about like any like it would have been cool if the Hull Gardeners or the locals were like, oh yeah, we know of this seneschal figure, this legendary thing, and we just named her Keela or something.
Yeah.
That would have been an easy, write it in, and that's how you explain it. But
absolutely.
that was the first moment that I actually was like, I felt like I was taken out of the story, and I had just more questions and like, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're still getting everything put together here, Commander. Haven't had much time yet.
I've definitely managed with worse than this.
Bigger problem is going to be managing all of our friends. Not sure everyone has the same reasons for being here.
There are definitely some tensions, but nothing we can't smooth over. Well, nothing you can't smooth over, Commander.
You may have gotten out of this one, but this will be every day for you on the Captain's Council.
Why do you think I came along?
I like Saida. Cheeky. Okay, I am talking to Ref, Colonel Ref.
Wayfinder, good. They respect you, at least. Your presence should prove helpful.
Having trouble balancing all the factions here, Colonel.
To put it mildly, they're all focused on their own objectives, but we have higher priorities to handle first. For starters, this camp is hardly what I'd call secure. What if the Inquest were to attack? We also just need more intel about our surroundings and potential dangers. We know next to nothing about this place.
I'll see if I can take care of a few of those problems for you. Just try to keep them away from each other's throats.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about this bit. More exclusion of a group content, I guess. Oh god. So I have to go and talk to the different people representing the Vigil, Kestrel, Scout, the QT, and the Astral Ward as well. One thing I like.
Oh yeah.
So go on.
I would say that this is the kind of the start of some quests that we have in the personal story for this expansion, where you are tasked with engaging in large map exploration, and the game doesn't really hold your hand too much in terms of like, it'll give you a couple hints here and there, but it really is all about you exploring. But after a certain time, the game will give you a little bit of a hand if you want it.
Oh, okay, cool. Maybe I didn't get that far. Maybe I did. Okay, yeah, Scout Yakuti, there we go. They're talking about the Troya. Pineapple Troya.
I love the Pineapple Choya area on this map.
Oh my god, yeah, I've been there. I think I made a point of going there just to see it. Oh no, actually, we had to go. I went there to see if we could get any inspiration for the extra live stream.
Oh, I love that. The Pineapple Choya are, I think, my favorite form of Choya.
Yeah, definitely. Pretty epic. If you missed the Extra Life ArenaNet Guild Wars 2 stream, folks, there was myself, Engel, who's on the Lightbringers podcast, as well as Malcolmist, who's sometimes on the podcast as well. Oh, there's a researcher's manual. I haven't got that one yet. Oh, wait, there's a person. No, stop it. Stop it! That's Guild Wars 2. Flipping epic maps with loads of stuff to do. All of a sudden, and you're just like, oh yeah, what was I doing? I don't remember. We dressed up we did cosplay for Extra Life for Kids. They do a 24-hour stream and raised tons of money. Raised over the goal. It's 110,000 at least right now, dollars for Extra Life for Kids, which is wonderful. And Engel used their experience to get me and Malcolmist in on cosplaying the what is it called? It's the Troya, but it's the little pet thing with that looks like
oh, the Troya Pinata?
Yeah, the Troya Pinata, that's what it was. Yes.
Yeah.
So that was the overarching goal. And it looked pretty good.
It looked great. I loved it.
It was very fun. Yeah, a lot easier than I think a lot of the time with cosplay, I think there's a lot of worry about getting into it or doing it because it just looks so hard. I'm not saying it's easy, but like when you get, it's just like it doesn't really matter as long as you have fun with it, and we did, and it was just I think that was just the most important part of it, really. It's a good time.
Now we need to see you guys with a full-on cardboard frame and then just individually gluing each of those strips around and layering them to bring out that volume.
Right.
And then stuff it with candy so that when I hit you, you just some candy.
Okay. Oh. Violence.
Hey, if there's one thing games have taught me, the more you hit bosses, the more loot you get. So I treat people the same way.
Yeah, that makes complete sense.
Yeah.
This is the truth.
Okay, I'm almost finding the third. I found the Kestrel. It's good to be back in the forest again. If I squint, it almost feels like home. The size of some of the trees would make them fit right in with those in Echovold. That's true. Briefly, I'm mapping out paths for traversing the canopy between perches. Do any perches have good sight lines to see approaching dangers? Several, yes. I like how they have kind of, I guess, brought all of these different factions in varying ways into this. This is cool. Not something we've really done too much, I think, or I guess on purpose. I mean, they just kind of turn up normally rather than having much interaction with them. Not that this is a lot of interaction, but it's more than we've had normally, I think. Okay, where are you? trying to remember where the other ones were when I did this originally. Oh wait, actually, use my scanner. Sorry, dear, I didn't mean to destroy your face. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's okay, I don't feel sympathy for them.
I always feel
Using the
really bad
scammers is a
killing
good
ambient
idea.
creatures.
Any guesses so far? Not yet.
I've been trying to scan for them, but...
Ooh.
Yeah, don't forget, like, skimmer gives you all the treasures, so you gotta use that skimmer, like, detector.
I just used that, and there is an achievement for going around and collecting like a certain number of skimmer chests for each map.
Yeah.
And I did not know about that. I keep forgetting to use this.
Oh, yeah, that's the same on Gemfield Wilds as well with the sniff. Yeah, you can get it's 100 treasures, I think, on Gemfield Wilds with the
all these damn researchers
with the jackal. Oh no, not the jackal, the thingamajig. Warclaw.
Warclaw.
Yeah.
Warclaw.
Okay, where the hell are these other two? Oh my
Yeah, this
God.
one was, I had trouble finding them sometimes.
Oh wait, sorry, it's just a vigil. It's just a vigil. Okay.
Vigil Scout.
That was a while ago. There's an event, the Glimmering Arches, where the NPC collects crabs as an offering for Kyla. Oh, not sure if they mentioned the name except in the event. Oh.
I see.
Keela, sorry. Cool, thank you. Okay. That would make sense then. Is it? I wonder if that event is near the story part, actually. Okay, where are you, Vigil person? This is getting ridiculous.
Yeah,
now.
you gotta find Remhawk. Oh.
Yeah. I think the other.
Oh, I
think the other
remember
thing
where
that kind of. Oh, sorry.
Okay,
I was just going to say, I think the other thing that's kind of dragged me out of some of the possible immersion that we could have had is that all the correspondence we find, even from the Seers, which is a race of people who are long dead and languages evolve crazily. You know, if you look at Old English from 200 years ago, 300 years ago, it's almost unrecognizable from the English we speak because languages are living things. And I would have loved for them to also use the bot to like translate from the Seer script into Crichton.
Oh.
That would have been like another layer of immersion that we could have used and taken advantage of the bots again.
That would have been really nice. Or at least like they could do the bot, they could do the Heart of the Obscure. They have a couple tools to show the passage of time in a more detailed way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that idea,
it-
Fornax. That was really smart, yeah.
Or it could have been something that Isgaran did for us, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm so fascinated by him as a character, and I feel like we still have only just kind of just scratched the surface of him, his culture. I just want to know more, you know? And I guess that means that the story has succeeded, at least in that case, of like wanting more and wanting to know more. But it's, I was hoping for an exploration into Seer culture. There's kind of, I'm getting very mixed signals, like from the archaeology, they're indicating that they didn't think that they were just such an advanced civilization, or rather as ubiquitous as we thought. But then again, I think that we've interpreted a lot of Orion architecture as from the old gods when it was actually Seer architecture. So I think that that's like, there seems to be like a rewriting of history. But again, we don't know anything about Seer culture or rituals, or why necessarily he was ejected so forcibly. Why such venom? Why?
That's true.
And there's more. I have more questions now than when we started the expansion.
Well, that's
and so I'm really hoping that. Yeah, exactly. I'm really hoping that they flesh out the story.
Right. Yeah.
Well, you can't answer every question, right? But I want to feel like I want it to be a satisfying amount of information and lore and kind of like character progression. It needs to be satisfying because I feel like all too often we're kind of left hanging, you know. I was going to say something inappropriate then, but I won't.
Of course you
I really was.
It's okay.
Well.
We all know what you were going to say. It's fine.
But it's good. It's good to be left wanting sometimes, but there is a point at which it's just too much. I would like some satisfaction. Yeah.
Okay.
I've actually been very
I must be satisfied.
pleased. I feel like I have been a little bit more pleased with what they've been doing with the seer culture. How far are you in the story, Jebro?
Only in the next chapter. I've met the person who is telling us the things. The little Asura with the black
Very
hair.
detailed,
It
yes.
looks very fancy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm trying to not spoil it just in case anyone's watching.
Okay. Yes, there is a little. I think through the open world storytelling, and then also things that we get to experience in game. I have been pleased with the backstories that they have been discussing, and Isgarin as a character is going to be very interesting to see how, for the sake of the stream, how he engages with this expansion, when he pops up, and how he pops up, and in what attitude. So
absolutely, I'm looking forward to that. Is it clashy? Is the Ritlock is always like kind of, he's very guarded about Isgarin, I think, a lot of the time. Just like
they are an interesting duo. I think having this cast in general was one that I was not. I would have never paired any of them really together, other than Saida and Kanak. Yeah. But I think they all interact in very interesting ways where they can like cooperate and talk and kind of be like, yeah, we're butting heads, but we're starting to respect each other a little bit.
Reminds
so it's
me
of
Ritlock and oh my god, what's his name? The human.
Logan?
Yeah, their kind of relationship at the beginning a little tiny bit. I know it's different, but like kind of strained and like, you know, wondering whether or not it'd turn out for the better.
How delightful.
Okay, I found
You've come
Keaton.
to the right place. The
Just
magic
talking.
is absolutely
Oh, I
overflowing
like this
here.
voice actress.
This place is defined by magic. It permeates everything. The plants, the animals, even the soil itself. We need to understand it better to know what we'll face here. Perhaps you can gather some samples.
Oh.
What do you think about the use of the keyboard hit the target mechanic that we've got now on some of the, you know, like for the locks and for like investigating the plants? Do you think that that's an interesting enough mechanic? Would you have liked to have seen something more?
You mean for the skimmer?
Well, so for example, like, you know, you have to hit the right sequence. You have to hit the right sequence when you're going through things. It's a little mechanic. Like, for example, I'm investigating flowers, and I have to hit the right button in order to advance the.
Yeah, I guess it's fine. I mean, it's just another way of interacting. I think it adds just another layer of things, I guess.
I haven't thought about it too much, but it is starting to be maybe well used, maybe not overused, but certainly well used. And they have another type of minigame mechanic, which I think could be equally as interesting, which is the fishing one.
Yeah,
that bar where you have to you have to keep it centered. I think that could also be a nice variation of some of these small mini games that you have to do when partaking in these quests. So yeah, I actually think that's a good point that I didn't really think too much about, but now that you bring it up, I'm like, oh, there is a lot of that in this expansion. A lot of hitting the certain key to unlock something or find it.
Because I think I seem to remember it first arriving, and maybe I'm wrong, when we went to Cantha and we were painting in the starting training zone, and that's where I first remember using it. I think it's an interesting way to kind of have a different type of engagement. I guess they're reaching the limits of the engine, aren't they? And what they can do and how they can tweak it. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. And I guess to bring board off that in terms of limitations, I know in World of Warcraft sometimes, or in other games, when you're interacting with some type of puzzle, it will pop up its own frame, and it will have like, I think they could really like lean into that if they are able to, where it will actually pop up its own like unique, bespoke, almost like those like Flash player puzzle games that you could play on like browsers and whatnot back in the day.
Yeah.
Where it's like change the pipe so you can connect it into this one thing and like have the energy go and unlock that thing there. But there's a lot of mini games that exist in the world.
The newer Warcraft expansion with the
Hopefully this will
magic.
help.
Exactly.
This is
Exactly.
wonderful, Commander. I'll get
So
right to work.
thinking of a couple different puzzles and mini games wouldn't hurt to at least have in their back pocket to, you know, make it more interesting throughout the entire expansion experience.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, they do have, I guess, the kind of the adventures slot into that kind of ethos of it's a game within a game, right? A mini game within a game. Genshin does it as well. Genshin is forever reinventing the wheel of like game events and strange like one-off things where people are running around and doing all sorts of fun games.
Change its stripes, Commander.
I like it when they experiment.
Set up to keep track of the
What do you think about the adventures so far? Have you interacted with many?
Haven't touched them.
We need boots. We need
already know what I'm gonna ask.
We need boots. I guess I did do the Choya race, which is like adventure adjacent, but I haven't experienced any of the standalone adventures, so I don't know if they are particularly new or if they're just kind of more of the same types of mini games, but in different map settings.
So the one that I've encountered is they're like they look like almost like artifact seer weapon mirrors, and you interact with them, and it's a shooting game.
The mirrors.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have the chest.
I have never mastered it to the degree where I can get a chest. I'm sure it's very nice too.
So are you talking about the mirrors that are kind of scattered around the map, and then you gotta detonate the thing to hit all of the pucks?
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are. I guess those aren't technically adventures, but they do feel like a map-wide adventure. They actually had to nerf them in the last patch because they were so lucrative in terms of the amount of gold and ectos that they were pumping into the economy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because it would drop like 4 rares, like 5 greens, and like a bunch of map currency. So they nerfed it to not give as many rares.
Okay.
But my one tip for that is because when you go into it, it puts you into action combat mode. Yeah. If you scroll all the way into first person, then everything is perfectly lined up with the reticle. Because if you're not fully zoomed in, the camera angle will be different, but your projectile is still shooting from your character. So it's not quite an accurate reticle representation of where your target is actually going to be fired at.
Adventure strats from crew for everyone.
Hey, look, that explains why I couldn't hit the side of a barn. Thank you very much. I feel less bad now, you know.
But guess what?
Nice.
I've had people in my Twitch chat, people in my Discord. I've seen a few Reddit posts about it, about people being like, these games are, they are whooping my ass. I cannot hit anything. So... a lot of people have been like sharing the sentiment of like, it would be maybe nice if they just automatically put you into first person, so they didn't have to worry about like the player position versus the camera position.
I'm gonna quickly interject because I'm on the next part of the story.
Yes.
Oh, yay!
Ember Doomforge is here, and we are setting up listening devices. I'm assuming I can't remember Ember, but I'm assuming they were from the map where the listening devices and the char stuff and the what's it called?
Oh, Iceberg Saga stuff?
Yes. I'm assuming
I think Ember might have been there.
The listening devices.
I think Ember most notably, I believe, pops up in the books as well.
Okay.
Is it Ghosts of Ascalon?
Yeah, Beaver's saying in chat Ghosts of Ascalon, yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good job.
But Ember does pop up in Iceberg Saga a lot. And she is either the daughter or the granddaughter of, oh my god, Vigil Lady who kicked the bucket.
Oh.
What's her name?
Oh my god, please remember Jebro.
The OG Willbender.
I know, yeah. Almora, there you go. Yes, they're saying it.
Almora.
Jesus
Almora
Christ,
Soul
yeah.
Soulkeeper.
That's yeah.
Make sure the
remember
damn
the
thing
face.
is weakened.
I
I don't want it attacking us while we're transporting it back.
I do
Oh
not
my god, and
have
Boots is in chat.
combat functionality.
The discussion of adventures has summoned Boots.
That's some kind of special inquest golem not far from their base.
Oh yeah, I
Followed
have
it
to pay
out
money
into
for
the
the
woods
golem. I've got to
and
pay more
disabled
money.
it.
I've chucked
Seems like it's
20
got
gold down to
You
this.
don't have to.
Oh yeah, I
But
won't.
it is an achievement.
Shut up, Zeke.
Maybe I'll do the other thing then this time.
You're going to sell it?
Ooh, I'm getting my shit wrecked. Oh, sorry.
Seems to be able to
These
think on its
inquests
own.
are beating my
Someone will
ass.
pay big for that.
Did you ever think that might make it valuable to us? We're not selling it.
What?
Shiny balls. Oh,
That ain't your call.
there is a jumping puzzle
We earned this
in this
payday
map,
fair
which
and
is
square.
there is.
like
Look,
a welcome
Commander,
return.
I respect you, but you've got to
And it actually
understand.
locks you
happy to
out
see
we
you.
don't work for free.
Mounting,
I'm
which is
happy
even
to
better.
give you
It does.
the golem.
Yeah.
It'd save me the trouble of lugging it around.
Also, have you
But
guys done
gotta
the mini dungeon
compensate us.
in the first map?
You don't want to be relying on angry sailors.
don't
Trust
Mini dungeon.
I say mini dungeon, but it's more. I would
Gold is always
probably more
good. But if you left your
accurately
money
describe
at
it as
home,
like
you
a
could always
jumping
find us
puzzle.
something else to sell.
It's
Okay.
near the world boss arena, but you have to. You get transformed into a freebooter, and then you have to run a gauntlet of like three or four different
Yes.
platforming puzzle things.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and there's like barrels that are rolling around, and you have to time it right.
And the floor
pretty
is
good.
lava. Yes. It is very good. Yes, it is good. I really enjoyed that.
Okay.
I was very impressed with that
Yeah,
one.
There's lots of little things that were kind of like in my head, like missing, like little places where I guess they kind of ran out of time, that I feel like they've had the time this expansion to kind of put those little finishing touches. It feels a much more
Here.
especially now that some of the bugs have been hammered out.
It's a lot
It
easier to
feels
carry,
a very
too.
much more complete
I suppose
experience.
it'll do.
Fine.
The
I'm
golem's
very
yours.
happy about that.
Thanks.
I would agree.
Yeah.
This BDM golem is fun. Okay, this is an
Melder
instance.
says there's two jumping puzzles.
Ooh,
The
okay.
orb one and the one with the bird. I am familiar with the orb because I be pondering that daily. But the bird?
Okay, I'm pulling you two into the next instance.
Pull me in, chief.
You
Hold on.
ready?
Wait.
What are you doing, son?
I'm
What are you killing, son?
finishing this.
Okay.
I have to kill one enemy and then I have this event done.
All good.
Die. Die.
That's the last.
All right.
Okay. Wow, you're all the way over there. Nice. Okay.
I'm getting spanked by crocodiles.
Are you?
It's fine.
Should I put you in as well, Phonics? Ready?
I'm good.
Okay. Find out who ticked the box.
I love this one. This one is very
Cash is
fun.
lying around here to remain unseen.
Yeah, I just ran for it, basically.
Yeah, this was actually very difficult, and I imagine is very difficult to do if you're doing it via stealth. I don't know how anyone's. This is a genuine achievement, and I'm very happy about that.
Okay. Wait, if we get caught, it's fine.
Are you trying? Are you trying to? I'm just gonna stay here if you're actually trying to do this because I don't want to fuck up your shit. Okay, I'm just gonna hide in the corner.
But the one thing I don't understand about stealth, I don't think this is really done well because the enemies who can detect it like across the entire United States map. Like it's a little too big of an area for actually getting detected to the point that I don't even think that.
Oh god.
This achievement is even feasible. Like.
Oh god.
Get away! It's one thing to be stealthed.
What if you kill these?
But like they
These
just.
help do that slim thing. No, I don't
Okay,
think so.
the stealth is great. The stealth is great, but
Ascended true at
I think if they were
Dragon's
cones rather than just
Yeah,
giant
big
pancakes.
circles. Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, tell me why the animals can see in the back of their head.
Everyone's like really laggy in Discord right now. I think it's.
Oh.
Oh well, the stealth is okay in the circles. It's just as long as you don't get As long as you're not revealed and it doesn't run out. So you can actually stealth in the circles. I didn't know that. Actually. So that actually makes it a lot easier. Yeah.
The area is just massive.
Yeah, but it's okay if you have the stealth. It works, so you can run through it. It's fine.
You can run through it, but once you have to leave stealth to attack the turrets.
Oh, yeah.
I find that you always end up getting noticed by things. When you're in combat, you're not able to re-health by using the supply stash.
Damn.
So I think if you could use the supply stash in combat, at least for this instance, it would make that a little bit more manageable.
Yeah. I see this as doable actually now. I've found it, how to do it. I think I've managed to not get detected so far. Oh, that was close. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be difficult. I did it.
Oh damn.
Technically.
Resisted even Jormag's call.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Okay. Again, then need to get to the thing Magic without getting caught. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm definitely gonna get caught now.
I already been caught. I got caught like 5 times.
I have not been caught yet. Am I gonna get this achievement? Is this real? Is this real life?
The Asura certainly love their
I got it!
Oh, did you get it?
Destroy the turrets and reach without being seen by the enemy patrols. Bang! I did a stealth mission, everyone!
You're welcome.
Someone clip that.
I thinned out the crowd for you.
Yeah, there you go, maybe.
Somber veils, no voidful end.
Actually, that might be the best way of doing this, is that you go in with a party and then everyone else clears it out and the person who wants the achievement just goes and does it.
I just got it as well.
I'm so happy to do both of you.
Oh, I'm sorry, good. We'll help you. It's fine. This is Breezy. Yeah, if you've not been, we've been playing the game, so if you're listening to this audio, please. You missed out a little bit, I'm sorry.
Yucked.
I'm just happy I was able to stand in the corner and not mess up anyone's game.
Hey, you got the achievement as well, so you know.
I know. Thank you for carrying me. I appreciate it.
Oh, no!
Also, I gotta say, playing this solo against Brizzy, I find that this boss fight was... It wasn't the most exciting in terms of number of mechanics, but it was pretty difficult. I was like getting bombarded with conditions.
I just died. I didn't die on my engineer though. It's the control panel for the thing. Into the main level upstairs. Oh, this is when we meet what's their face. I think this is where I'm literally up to in the in my story.
Hey.
Oh, that's right, because we have to kill some people. I like these doors. They're cool. I know we don't.
The hype for the director is palpable.
Oh, okay. Here we go. We got speaking. This is great.
I can see my model.
It is incalculable delight to finally meet you, Commander. Your reputation precedes you, as I fear mine must precede me. I think you'll find me quite unlike the tales you've heard. I won't waste your time with trivialities. Both of us are far too busy for that. I want you to help me save our world.
Yeah.
What a plot twist.
This was nuts when I first read it.
I wish I had time to explain everything now. But Kuda's guards are closing in. We can't be seen together. Not yet. Suffice it to say, I am not your enemy. If anything, I am your sincerest admirer. You represent what we are at our best. Materia will face many more trials in the years to come. We need more like you if we're going to be ready. We can't do that while all the power rests in the hands of those like Isgarin. It's time to return Tyria's destiny to the hands of her people.
But why Castora? What are you looking for?
Isgarin really hasn't told you what was hidden here. Or the Council, what they sent me here to find.
Read the documents. Oh. And he's gonna do the things.
They sanctioned this?
There we go.
More readily than you can imagine. And they'd have kept it from you forever. They can't be trusted. Neither can Iskarin. I will tell you more when I can. Take this comms device and anything else you need. A token of friendship.
Is it a sandwich?
We secured the perimeter and you!
Wait, what did he give us? Oh, there's an achievement in there to grab something, I think, as far as I remember. Or maybe it wasn't. I can't remember actually.
There.
Oh no, that was the other place. That was the faster. That was in the first story where we did the running around in the thingamajig. in the
Yes.
We have an intruder
Yes,
in the
the
base.
thingamajig.
Reinforcements are on their way. You know
Oh wait,
what
yes.
needs to be done.
Specialized
Don't
golden
fail.
repair kits. Big hasty exit through the teleporter. Is there no more achievements? I remember doing this and thinking, wow, I actually read the thing and left rather than just staying here.
Just fighting everyone.
'Cause normally I'd do that. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way.
I guess this is good practice to fighting the Inquest.
Right. You don't get XP for them though, right? So it's
No.
like,
That would have been a nice farm exploit.
gonna
and
say-
instantly level up all your masteries.
Do you remember
totally do
that
that.
Citadel of Flame farm
Oh,
there?
back in Heart of
Ronan?
Thorns. Oh my gosh, good old times. I still remember that like it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they nerfed it in the end. I think they were just like, it's core masteries, we don't care. It's fine.
Hey, Wayfinder, you can handle a skimmer, right?
Maybe they nerfed the XP a bit.
I like the fact that we still don't really have any idea of what's going on.
Yes.
We're
so vlogs.
just
Okay, good, because that's how I felt most of the time.
Vlogs, there really is, I think, a very masterful pacing to this expansion where they're giving you just enough to make you interested in wanting to know what the truth is of the matter.
Oh, yeah.
But not being so forthcoming to give you really anything.
Yeah.
To be like, oh, that's how you can kind of put some of the puzzle pieces together and you start to realize who is maybe going to become very important in this story.
Sure.
But I think this one in particular is very much about like uncovering a lot of the secrets and uncovering a lot of the info as you play.
You ready to be pulled in? Oh, wait, we're missing someone. Someone's offline.
What?
Or in a different...
Oh,
you're
I'm in a
different
different
map.
instance.
Do you
Yeah.
want-
Sorry, on my way,
okay.
on my way. Sorry, my
I
bad.
was also in a different instance as well.
Okay.
Lots of maps.
Yes. I love the art. I would so buy like an art book that was just all the load screens. I would take my money, you know?
Oh my god,
Don't worry,
PTM!
Zeke. I'm not going to hurt.
Yeah, PTM's cool.
I
According
love
to an index
PTM.
search, my name is Pro Tour Matthew.
Pro
That
Tour
can't be
Math.
right.
Maybe you should power down while I do this.
Pro Tour Matthew. There's a different... If you're an engineer, I think this is different.
Yes. I do like that
As
they
far
have
as I
peppered in
remember.
a few like class-specific things. There's actually a hero point where if you're a guardian, you can kind of skip everything and just like use your honorific virtue to just do it. And also, elementalist for the hot ones, hero point.
Oh.
You can coat your tongue in ice.
Now
to
you're an
avoid all the
expert in
spice.
Golomancy, Commander. Where do you even find the time?
I picked some up from Timey over the years.
This is a different
I'm
response.
surprised you're all the way out here.
There we go.
What
That's
about
the
the pub?
engineer response that's different.
Delegation is the mark of great leaders, Commander. You could stand to do more of it yourself.
Let's start now. You make sure nobody bothers the golem while it reboots, and I'll go update the others.
Hoist by my own petard.
I love the relationship between the robot and the dog. It is just darling.
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here.
Find anything useful?
You could put it that way. I ran into Vlox.
The inquest leader? This sounds like a pretty good lead. What did you find out?
I think I have more questions than when I started.
Literally
Certainly not what I was expecting.
Well, we're up north getting set up. Why don't you come fill us in when you get the chance?
It seems your new friend has finished rebooting.
Nice
and thus my duties here are discharged.
Maybe you should go join Saida and Ridlock up north. I'll be there shortly.
Ah, yes, of course. Someone has to keep those miscreants out of trouble.
Okay. Oh yeah, you can pet the dog as well.
Better now?
Oh.
Indeed. My systems have been repaired, and I can now officially introduce myself as Prime... At any rate, I am pleased to assist you with any questions you may have.
Okay. No, yep, I keep touching the dog. Away. What can you tell me about Vlox's past?
He served in various posts within the Inquest prior to assuming the directorship. These include as a lead field researcher and originally as a Golomancer. Before that, he was a hydrological engineer in Radasum until... Records show he filed several official warnings about the structural integrity of the Magus Dam before it collapsed. The Arcane Council formally dismissed these warnings and barred him from taking any action himself. That is the end of his time in Radasum. There is a gap between that and his time with the Inquest, but no records of it are available.
Interesting. What is he searching for specifically? It sounds like, you know, that they're trying to set him up as like, you know, a fairly good guy.
Yeah,
maybe.
Like an anti-hero.
None of the orders issued to the crew specified any object by name or description. However, each of the assigned search locations is associated with the Seers. The status for each objective is still listed as open, so the desired objects must not be collected yet. That is all of the information I have security clearance to access.
I love PTM so much.
I apologize that I haven't expounded further, Commander. Working with the Inquest necessitates a level of secrecy.
Why work with the Inquest at all?
The Inquest are the only tool that was available. A hammer is a cruel instrument, but we would struggle to build without it. We just need to know when to put it down. I'm using an evil thing to do good, and destroying the evil in the process.
But what are you planning to do? You still haven't told me.
When you peered into the eternal alchemy, you saw all the paths laid out before you. Yes, our possible futures. I'm trying to prepare Tyria for what's to come. To do that, we have to remove the impediments to individuals like you. If we continue to let Iskaran and the Tyrian Alliance make our decisions, we won't survive.
I think you should come and work with us then. We can improve things together.
I trust you entirely, Commander. But I can't say the same for your friends. Continue on your path for now. I don't intend to stop you. But do think on what I've said. We'll speak again soon.
Okay. His voice actor is very good.
Very, very good.
The voice is very like, wow, I'm listening intently, and there's just such
sweet treasure.
I don't know what it is about it. There's something that's very what's the word? Compelling, yes, as well, but they're contemplative. Yeah, that word. Very like, because it feels like they've been kind of done in by the system. Like they're trying to do good, but they've been effed over by a system which doesn't believe or trust them, and they want to do things their way, which is slow and ends up harming people. And he's trying to do things his way. And that doesn't mean being in any kind of new system either. So not working with the Alliance, like not working with these people, because probably they're going to let him down again. And he's going to say, you know, we need to do this. And he can predict and understand what happens in the future, but not because he's got some special power, because he's smart and he works things out and he knows how things work. Like the dam, for example. So that's, I mean, I don't know. It's, I think this is where I'm actually at. So that's my thoughts about him so far, because I haven't really encountered him other than that. I think
it was quite a departure from what I was expecting out of a villain across all of these expansions. Typically, the villain is much more overtly and obviously bad. You can maybe like get into their psyche and see what they are trying to achieve ultimately. But Vlox is the first one that seems exceedingly level-headed, and like you can kind of just talk to him like a normal person. And I wasn't quite expecting that when it comes to the Inquest. Of course, we have other characters like Kuda and Seb who fill that more classic villain role.
Yeah.
But to find out that they're not really like the head like antagonist in this expansion was kind of a plot twist for me. I was like, who's this? Oh, the leader of the Inquest is someone who's pretty chill.
Yeah.
Does not seem to really associate with the Inquest, but is instead just using them. So I was surprised with that.
Not some
I don't know. I think they're
monster.
definitely going to be the big bad. I think they're going to be the worst of them, because it's the. I think the story being told here is how the path, the road of good intentions leads you to hell, right? The path of good intentions. You do bad things for the right reasons, and you know, some of you will die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, and that kind of, you know, true leadership that we've been all experiencing for far too long. And I think that he's that. He's had enough of the bureaucracy. He thinks that he knows best, and he might be right on some occasions. But that kind of the arrogance it takes to think that you can stand alone, I alone can fix it. That kind of, you know, that's a hard pass for me.
I was going to say that isn't his job. That's our job as the commander.
Absolutely, he better stay in his place.
One that can fix it most of the time.
I mean, in an ideal situation, it's a collective thing. You can't decide for everybody, right?
Exactly.
I think he is gonna absolute power. I don't think it corrupts, but it's gonna reveal who he is, and I think that he's gonna be a very embittered megalomaniac, as he should be as an Asuran, you know.
Yeah,
it's kind of.
He's definitely going. I do think. Very similarly, I predict that's kind of where I see his arc going, but I was just surprised with like the tone that they went with.
Yeah, very different.
It wasn't any of like these. Yeah.
They're normally kind of not squeaky, but like I don't know. They seem almost.
They're a mustache twirling villain, you know.
And they're oftentimes very like, like on the nose, hyperbolic about their intelligence and almost comical in nature. This one, which is kind of what I expected for the Inquest, especially, where it's like almost a mad scientist level of attitude. Yeah. But this one was just like, he's calm.
Yeah.
And like, seems very, very aware, not just of whatever he's doing in his own like scientific machinations, but just, he seems to know something is going on in a bigger picture, which is very different from an Asuran character as well, I would say.
Well, I mean, so we're completely in the dark. Whatever threat he's seeing on the horizon, we are completely ignorant to it. But apparently it's a threat that the Council is seeing, that Isgarin is seeing, because they all know why we're here. And the only idiot in the group who doesn't is us. So we have been completely, like, frozen out. what it makes me think is that perhaps the devs are going to do, the writers are going to do a plot twist, whereby the reason that we haven't been told but have been involved is because maybe there's another prophecy. Maybe something is coming and we're involved in it, and there's a nice twist in the tail that stings us in the ass at the end of the of the kind of like the Isgaren saga. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that our sole surviving seer survives the seer saga. I really would like to like have him as like a permanent fixture, but yeah, it kind of gives me the kind of and the next threat on the horizon kind of thing. But I mean, if it's a good twist, if it's an interesting, serious threat, I'd be very happy about that. But we are the idiot in the dark at the moment, and if you're feeling frustrated by the fact that you don't know what's going on, I think that is very, very purposeful in the story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good. We are going to stop the playthrough there because we've been here for a while. Because those chapters are pretty long. Also, this is where I'm at as well, I think. So I'm going to have to play through a little bit myself. Pardon me. Oh, look at that. But anyway. Oh my God. It was a stretch and a half. But this has been fun. I think, like you say, you know, it's good to know that I'm not feeling alone, and I'm a little bit clueless about what's going on, but also I don't feel bad about that fact. I actually feel like it's just, like you said, kind of purposeful, but it's like we're being kind of fed intravenously, I guess, to a degree, when they would like us to know more information, which is fine with me. Like, it feels like, if this makes sense, it's very much like, this is my therapist mind coming in. I love these moments. You know the skimmer, how we're investigating and how we're scanning. We're investigating. It's very investigative.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we're finding out information just very much on our own. And we're very, like, the skimmer is kind of scanning and trying to, garner things from the land. We're also trying to do that from the story, and it feels very, it feels intentional. I kind of like that comparison, actually, in my head.
I think we're being very manipulated. I think we're being manipulated by Isgaren. I think we're being manipulated by the Alliance, and I think we're being manipulated by the director. We are being, someone has their hand right up our jacksie, and we are being puppeteered quite heavily at the moment. And it's kind of new because we're normally all over that shit.
Is that with consent?
We're normally, and so we're in uncharted territory for the commander.
Okay. always delivering the punch there. That's right. Thanks.
I was going to bring the consequence thing, but I won't do that. It's fine.
It's okay. DOC returning. Maybe another time. Maybe next time. The DOC. If you want to know more about that, you have to go and watch all of the other Lightbringers episodes to see where it comes up. But we'll save that for another day.
I just hope it's lubricated.
Yes, exactly. Okay, we're going to end things there. We are going to do we'll continue this playthrough in another couple of weeks, depending on whether or not, actually, that may be the time when, oh no, I don't think you'll be out by then. Is it, when is Reforged coming out? Guild Wars Reforged?
I don't know, Sam.
I think it's in December or January?
Is it the 10th?
Or January? I don't know. Actually, when is it?
December? I can't remember.
I think it's in December.
Oh,
There's something.
3rd.
Or at least there's a live stream in
Yeah, it'll be released December 3rd.
Okay,
there you
so we may do that. We'll see. We're not going to play through the whole thing, but we'll see. We'll see what we do next time. We might continue with this. We may do Guild Wars Reforged, and even if we just play for a little bit, just to see how, if it's not worth us doing a playthrough, but like, just jumping in and talking about it might be kind of nice. But otherwise we'll continue. We're definitely going to finish this for the expansion for sure and play it as the next updates come out as well. But make sure you go and check out Fornax and Kroof. All the stuff is in the description below. Their Twitch channels, YouTube, whatever it is, I link. Also, if you do want to purchase the game, you can do so through their links, which are in the description below. The affiliate links, their official RinNet ones, the same with mine as well. Otherwise, you can check out all of the Lightbringers podcast episodes on YouTube, youtube.com/JebroUnity, or you can just Google or search for, on whatever platform you want, Lightbringers GW2 podcast. We have tons of episodes worth listening to for the banter and joy of the game we play called Guild Wars 2. Otherwise, Phonics, what do you do where you do it?
Promo. Hey, I'm Fornax. Thank you for having me on the podcast. It's been absolutely brilliant talking to you guys. I really love diving into it. I think I like the game more when it's with friends. I think everything is better with friends, and I love you guys so much. So you can find me over on YouTube at Fornax the Herald. You can find me on Blue Sky at Fornax the Herald. You can find me on YouTube at the Crichton Herald, just to confuse you, and the Crichton Herald here. But if you type Fornax the Herald, you'll find me pretty much everywhere. But yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic catching up.
Nice.
Good times.
And playing the story has been exciting and good. Kroof, tell us where you can find your things, where you can find your things, where people can.
Come on over and find my stuff at Kroof. Basically anywhere and everywhere on the internet. You want some guides? You want some videos? You want some content? Come on over to the YouTube and also the Twitch stream every Friday and weekends.
Excellent. You've been streaming some Guild Wars 2 as well?
Yes.
And some horror stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Make sure you go and chuck a follow to both of these wonderful people. And also, we are here 12 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. GMT on every other Sunday-ish. But make sure you come and join our Discord, or come and check me out on Blue Sky, and follow this Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JebroUnity, so you can find out where the schedule is, because I'm trying to update that a little bit more as we move forward. If you are live watching and listening, I will be continuing to stream a little bit on my own for some stuff we unlocked during Extra Life. Otherwise, we will see you next time on the Lightbringers Guild Wars 2 podcast. Codcast? The Codcast. Yeah.
Cod for the
talk
cards.
about COD and how we enjoy catching it. Okay, see you soon, people. Goodbye for now. Enjoy your weekend or stuff.
Bye.
Things.
Take care, guys. Bye. Bye-bye.